What's up? And how's it going? What's up, Minato? And how's it going, Zombie? Just finished making dinner. Sounds nice. What's for dinner? That's really good, though. Glad you could both make it. Definitely glad to be back. I'm a little bit more awake tonight. I'm gonna be actually trying to get to a dungeon. Hopefully we can. Hopefully. And hopefully this controller will hold out. I actually tried my best to get a new controller after work today as soon as I got off, and apparently everybody is wanting a new PlayStation 4 controllers. What's up, Mira? How's it going? So yeah, unfortunately could not pick up a new PlayStation controller today, so we're still fighting with this one, unfortunately. But we'll keep trying to do what we can. It's been especially bad today so far. Very annoying since I've tried to start the stream. Let me try to... Okay. Gosh, we're not going to be able to do this. It's like choosing between demons here. I hate starting off the stream like this too. If I could just keep it a certain way. Oh, I'm gonna get dizzy. Heard about the issue with controllers. Not surprising. Scalpers are doing what they're doing. Could be. Yeah, it's I called the GameStop in the town I work in. I work out of state in Tennessee, and I called the local in there, none, and then the two right outside of my town, here in Georgia, literally out too. So let me look around. There is another controller here, but I don't know if it has the same issue or not. I'm just gonna stay here. It's gonna stay online, so just bear with me. I know where one is, but there's another one around here somewhere. But I don't know if it has the same issue or not. Here it is. Maybe it doesn't. That would be a godsend. This is actually Stacy's controller, but I don't know if it has any issues or not. Let's try it out. Oh? Not as bad. It has the same issue. Not quite as bad. No. Same thing. Gosh, this was the Gen 1 controllers that did this, and my other controllers, like the Gen 2 controllers they made for the PS4. And this generation of controllers, I don't know what it is, the way they wired the controllers up in the circuit board in the back. For some reason, when you press L2, it makes your character run. You can't catch a break. Alright, well, let's see if I can just hold my hand still. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. What's up, Rez? I'm gonna actually order a controller after the stream tonight, and hopefully it'll get here soon enough. Surely there's controllers on Amazon. I feel bad that we didn't at least get to the dungeon last night. I was trying my best to stay awake, and I was just so tired. So how was everybody's day? Rez, Zombie, Mira, Minato? Hopefully everybody was good. Had a pretty decent day. Alright, off to about Old Workshop. Everything required to make your familiar is here. Oh, there, actually. It's at the workshop. That may be, but no one has set foot in there since The Exodus. I dread to imagine what has become of it. Oh. There's sure to be a handful of feral familiars, and mayhap a monster or two, but nothing to trouble the likes of you. You can consider cleaning up the place, payment for my help. It really is too bad with this controller. Fine, we'll do it. Good girl. Now, if there are no other objections, I suggest you run along to the Maker's Quarter. I'll send one of my porogos ahead to let you know. Oh, to let you into the workshop. You only need to tell them who you are. One can't be too careful after all. Off you go. Let's see, where are the Maker's Quarters? Non-name brand ones are cheap though. Wait. Eating dinner? Nice. Yours was good? And your day was good? Very nice, glad to hear that. Waiting for Tales of Arise to unlock. So official brand controllers on Amazon are going for $89 to $155. That's ridiculous. I can't do non-name brand. Those break really. Yeah, see, I've never been able to do non-name brand. But I believe it. GameStop. I did find one, but it was used, and they were charging $55 for it, and I can't pay $55 for something that's used. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a used snob, but like that's $5 less than like new. I'm not going to be able to do this though. This is just too much. Let's see what else we can try to muster up. I just tried that controller, and this one's just as bad, I think. Maybe this was Stacy's controller. I don't know if I've tried it. I just now pulled it out and it's very dirty. Doesn't get recognized by the PC for some reason though. Oh, we may be on to something. He's not running. Let's make sure all the buttons work well. Oh shit, I think Stacy actually has a good controller. I might not have to buy a new controller! Okay, we can work with this. Oh, I have to use a PlayStation controller, unfortunately, because of, I am playing with remote play, so the Switch controller wouldn't actually work. That is a cool option, though, if it was, like... Actually, I don't know, it might. I've never tried. I feel like I'd turn on my Switch though. I just don't. I think it'd take all the game feel out of it though too. The control setups are so different because like, for some reason like the new Nintendo. Well, I can't say new. They've been around for like Nintendo controllers for the Switch. To me, they feel like an Xbox controller. Just have a little bit more of a sleek, better, less clunky feel to it. Coming in clutch, no kidding. I thought I'd tried her controller before, but I guess I haven't. Which, now I'm glad that it is working so well. This is a treat. Especially with Montu, one of them, you press L2 and you start running, and then the other one, it won't stay connected. That excites me. I'll have to tell Stacy. Well, if there is a problem, I think I found it. I don't think the touchpad works. Like, it works, but not like the cursor part of it. So, can your character rod its head too, or do you just, like, only rod its back? I guess it wouldn't make sense if playing on PC. You only rod on its back? I play on PC and PlayStation when I do it, so it's a little bit of both. What up, Chaz? How's it going? Glad you can make it. How do you even get that mount? I think you told me the other day, was it the relic stuff? Or was it from something else? Oja Savage, yeah. I wonder why they chose, like, this to be a... How do I get off this thing? Gave you the lead again? Yeah, I can, zombie, sorry. I just now saw that, or I would have done it before this. Greetings, Ribbit. And welcome to my good mistress's relic. Purorogo is my name, and I am honored to be your guide. Within you will find a space dedicated to the making of familiars, along with a cavern wherein the requisite ingredients may be had. I must warn you, however, that the place has not played host to a single soul, much less a broom, in over 15 years, and will, I regret, be in some sort of disarray. But rest assured, my brothers, and I shall see to you you do not lose your way. Now then, Ribbit, only say the word, and I will show you in. Bear with me, zombie. I don't remember how to do any of this stuff. Gosh. The things you forget when you take a small break. Free company? Wait. Did I miss it? I don't see free company. Social? Free company. Okay. Gosh. Feels so crazy that it's been so long. I actually forgot so many things. What's even crazy is how long some people that have been in the free company, how long it's been since they've logged in. Jesus. $1,054 days. And then some unmentionables now. Jesus. It's insane to think that we've even had the free company that long. Don't have a healer high enough? I don't think I do either. I mean, can we do this no healer? Because I will die a lot probably. We can do this? I'll trust you. You gotta think, this would be the only serious battle I've done since I've been back. No, I mean, everybody can go. I mean, we'll have to wait for a healer nonetheless. I don't really know how long that'll take either way. I mean, we'll give it a whirl. Just don't hate me for dying, is all I'm saying. Again, I've not... Wait, how are we gonna resurrect people? I mean, I can, but outside of me. A healer and tank? Alright, we'll try it out. I like the music in here already. Wish I had one of those hats.
Right. To begin with, I need you to gather a few ingredients.
I didn't even know she came along, to be honest with you.
Listen well to what the Porogos say, or you'll wish you had.
Makes you think of Banjo and Kazooie. The clay had the clay cut cauldron? Solo. I thought everybody just ran off and left me. I was just trying to catch up. Huh. I just now realized I was alone. Oops. I don't even remember how you leave. In danger? Oops. Sorry, and also, yeah, just bear with me. I've just got a lot I gotta get used to. Sorry, I'm trying to look at something really quick. I was hoping it would show me the battery of this controller, because I don't think it's charging, for one, which is not good. Maybe it is. I can't tell. I don't know. Also accidentally opened Steam. Sorry. I was just very confused. I can't tell if this controller's like attached or no, or I don't know. I don't know much about this controller. You've been taking a break too? Steam would tell you? I don't really know, honestly. I don't really want to open Steam back up again. I'm not gonna watch this again. I already watched it. She kind of just tells you to do what they say, so we're not gonna do it again. Please follow me, Ribbit, and put down any pest that bar the way. I did not see that portal. That was funny. kind of getting the hang of it all again. It's slowly but surely coming back to me. It really gives you a real Halloween vibe, especially when you look at Mudman's face. Kind of reminds me of Oogie Boogie, I think is his name from, what's it called? Would you like to know how to do this? Let's go in blonde. But yeah, the Nightmare Before Christmas. He looks like Oogie Boogie, but skinny. It's like after Jack defeated him, he came in here and he went on a really weird diet. Nobody understood it or anything. I didn't need to do that, but I did it anyway. I do know what this means. Oh, I think I get it now, and it's a bit too late. I'm gonna die from a gigantic rock. Ha-ha! It's gone now. And I almost was too. Wait, should we be tethered or not tethered? That is the question. I did that way too early. Okay. Oh, what the fuck is that? Take out this Mudman. Oh wait, fuck, he just made it worse. Get away from it, Mudman! Aha! Hey, Christian. How's it going? Poopman's been killed. He got, flushed down the little watery portal, some might say. Oh, wait. Aha. So, have they said what changes will come to the classes yet in the new expansion? We're satisfied with the... I at least saw a few of them. I saw the Wolverine game, which I'm very excited about. I saw Spider-Man and God of War. What I am upset about is most of them, you know, looks like they're seemingly going to be PS5 exclusive, so hopefully I can get a PS5 sooner rather than later. The 18th is the job action stuff. Be some classes with drastic changes. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried... I don't know. I feel like some really... like, what is the word I'm looking for? Some quality of life changes really need to happen for the how can you open the loot thing? There we go. But yeah, I really feel like some real quality of life changes need to happen for the summoner. Holy jeez! How the hell are you supposed to gauge when that happens? Uh-oh. Huh. Well, death happens if you stay down there, I assume. Ah, that's how you tell. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Wouldn't it be funny if they named that thing Little Nixie? Or Little Nixie? You know, maybe it's just me. Not having the D-pad. It's so weird. I ain't gonna worry about it. I don't have the loot space for that stuff anyway. Look at the wall. Oh, I looked at that way too late. It's hard for me to look at chat while I'm in battle. Like, I try to stay focused on what's going on. You know, this place is starting to feel a lot less like neglect and more like a trap. I mean, I know Matoya's not trying to trap anybody, but I just feel like, how do you go from neglect this far? Like, this doesn't feel like neglect. It feels like she set up this shit on purpose. Trap City. I can see it. Jesus. This dungeon seems kind of short compared to like older dungeons. Or maybe it's just going quick because everybody's pretty decent and whatnot, or I don't know. Just feels like it's going way faster than dungeons that I remember back in the day. Gosh, think how hot it would be in this place. the expert on hot things. Not anymore, gosh. I've taken a long break from doing like spicy challenges, and for my birthday, Stacy actually bought me a bottle of Da Bomb hot sauce, and I straight up 30 minutes after I ate it, I had to go outside and throw up. And I was at her parents' house. It was embarrassing.
Right then. Let's get this over with.
Not what I expected.
Newborns are wont to be difficult. Sure, who's in charge?
Mother Porksy. But yeah, it was pretty unfortunate. Oh, let's hope I could jump down from there. I guess, is that water? Is that mana? Who knows what it is? Damn it. I don't want things. You want pork chops? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, thank jeepers. That's just cheating. You ever say that when you're a kid? I was never really big on that, but I remember being younger. If something was just too hard on a game, my brother would always say that. It's cheating! It's not fair! Right before he would throw the controller. Oh, what was that? It's instant death if you get caught in that? Really? Well, thankfully I did not. This battle still seems so short to me for some reason. I wanted to do the limit break, but I don't remember which one it's on. I haven't seen a limit break in so long. I definitely haven't got to do one in forever. You guys didn't have faith in me. It's not fair. I did a good job. Decent. Anyway. I mean, I'm talking like 6.4 out of 10, maybe. Maybe a 7.1 if I'm feeling, you know, a little good about myself. I wish there was a way that I could actually toggle the loot. It's so evil. Not having a D-pad. I can switch between controllers. That's too much, though. Aha! I figured it out. Didn't have to raise anyone. Did the most DPS? That's cool. Oh, it went good though. To not have a healer, Zombie and Rez did a pretty good job. Rez. I was thinking about resurrecting, but Zombie and Minato did a good job. I feel like my DPS could be better. If I could get used to it, my rotation is there. I'm definitely off still. I just got to get more used to it. Like, I see more and more moves. That's why I say a quality loft change would be really good for, like, Summoner. We have so many spells, which is a good thing. I really like that. It's one of the things I've always liked, and they've taken a lot away. They could add, like, a couple more or bring a couple back, but then take a few of them away at the same time that it just seems so unnecessary in the endless rotation that Summoner is. I mean, there's some good stuff to it, but, like, I just don't see the... I don't know. I wish there was more to the Aggie that there used to be rather than there is now. Like, I wish it could still be targeted like it used to be able to be, and it still took damage. I mean, they gave us the insta-cast for it, so, like, I don't know why that would still be an issue. Like, giving it the insta-cast back kind of fixed the old issue if it died, you know? Because it used to take a couple seconds for it to, like, summon, you know? I don't know. Did so good you didn't even have to be in the dungeon. That wouldn't wake me up if I'm being honest.
There we are, quite tame.
Then all that remains is for me to imbue her with the magic. My friends, I'm afraid I must trouble you for your ether once more.
Man, this is kind of weird too. I mean, don't get me wrong, I get it, he needs a helping hand, but like... And in the end, like, what's he doing to them? Like, the ether is their life force, in a sense. And if they're constantly draining it into him, like, they can't be good. PETA's on your ass? More like Cecily here. She loves Peppa Pig. If she saw me fight a pig in the game, she'd probably hate me forever.
That should suffice.
Even she seems sketched out.
Let's set her to work then, shall we? I want to see some porkses. Assuming that is, someone can spare the requisite energy.
You get it back. To be fair, you know, actually giving blood or plasma really isn't that good for your body as well. Though you can replenish it, but like plasma, for instance, I think it takes you like actually 6 full years to get your plasma back if you donate it. And there's people that do it like 3 times a week. Sure, you get a sufficient amount back so that like you can survive and be in okay health, but like there is so much that you can give out of your body and donate, which is nice. You know, it's obviously a sacrifice of yourself to other people, but to actually fully replenish everything that you give back, it takes a while. And yeah, I guess that was somewhat off topic, but I don't know, throw a crystal at his head. That's what I would have done. No, but I don't know, it still seems sketch. Even if you can get it back, the ether still seems sketchy. It's like, I don't know, I feel like there's going to be some moment eventually where everybody's going to keep just like pouring all their energy to him. And then like he's going to do his spirit bomb thing or whatever the hell he does when he gets it. And then everybody's going to be weak and they're not going to be able to fight anything. You know, it's just, I don't know. That's just me. I don't know. I'm not caught up on anything. So, no spoilers, please. But, just how it feels.
A mere drop in the ocean for the great sorceress Matoya, I dare say.
They draw an ambient ether. Blood armor.
Excellent. Our very own litter of Angelos.
That was weird. We all just watched a big give birth.
And we can make as many more as we want, simply by providing the mother Porksy with additional ether.
Gross.
I will require a moment before I try again.
It's still hard work, but a damn sight more efficient than making them one by one. Thank you, Master Matoya. Everyone, we're a step closer to our goal.
Bunch of little... Wait, you're going to bed, Mira? I might have missed that message. Oh, yeah. Good night, Mira. Hey, thanks for popping in, helping us out. To actually give it out for real.
Distributed amongst the allied nations, they should do much to facilitate closer dialogue with the beast tribes. And given their present travails, I believe our friends in Limsa Laminsa should be the first beneficiaries.
Agreed. Though I must leave this errand to you. I doubt my legs will carry me out of the cave, much less to Vilbrand. Thank you for taking the lead in gathering the ingredients. I expect you would benefit from a rest too.
In addition to the Porksies, I trust you've gained an inkling of how much effort goes into the creation of familiars. Or mayhap you attribute your struggles to old age.
If I said yes, would it persuade you to treat me like an adult?
Not with that pertness, it wouldn't. Anyway, Assuming you have no other favors to ask, I shall be leaving.
I'd say my character could carry her, but I mean, let's be fair, he'd probably have to drag her. I don't know if that's morally effective. I feel like if you drag somebody out of a cave, you're definitely not a gentleman and possibly even might be questioned. Lest you wonder, Master Matoya has returned to her cave with Y'shtola. They are as peas in a pod, are they not? People don't say it like that. They are as peas in a pod. We now enter Matoya's relict with the... Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go grab some drinks and take a very quick restroom break. Time to go grab a snack as now. Or take a restroom break as well. I'm also gonna grab some drinks, so also kind of the time to do that. Turn the crafter fates. Some Lullafell. This Lullafell here mostly just picks up a book and moves his hand around like he's reading. But give me a moment, I'll be right back. sorry about that. Had to put a toddler to bed, so... Okay. Stacy was also going to bed, so... It's just me and Choco now. I was gonna bring Lulu in here too, but she didn't feel like coming. Gosh, how long has it been since a lot of you have seen Choco? She's getting old, and I feel so bad. She's getting wad on her face. The kids drive her crazy. Lulu drives her crazy. Oh, me and Bokacho. Oh, Chocobo. Nine more days till media tour. What is the media tour? Yeah, we really are. I turned 28 in August. Ugh. Still can't believe it. 28. Feels like last year I was just saying I was 25, which it definitely wasn't last year. What's been so wild has been like everything that's changed, like with I don't know, you know, the pandemic and everything. Ever since it's happened, it's just, it feels like life is just different now. I think we all can relate and feel that. Asked to join the free company yesterday and you just left it today? You left the free company? We had the Job Actions trailer. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm excited for that too. Oh. Her alt left. I thought you said you left. I don't want to get rid of you, zombie. I was actually genuinely concerned and sad. But, I mean, let's be fair. It's kind of how Mira's always been. She was a part of the free company twice. And, like, she's all in, like, so many different servers with so many alt characters. She does her, you know? Gonna summon God next. I do wonder, like, I still to this day don't get Phoenix. Like, you got Bahamut, who is like God tier king of dragons, and then you summon Phoenix, which is just like a bird of fire, which seems like kind of a step down, but it's supposed to be stronger, but whatevs. I do wonder what they would do next. It would be amazing if they would do like XIV, which we know that won't happen. It's always some flying beast. I would really love to see Quetzalcoatl. That would be amazing. Gosh, it would make sense. It'd be super easy to do too, and go in electricity because you get like dragon fire, electricity. I mean, it's kind of the same play in a way, not really, but kinda. It's supposed to be Louis Swall, really? Gonna do the Black Mage so balanced. Can you even imagine what more they could add? I know what you mean. Didn't they say they were going to do something else? Like, is there going to be a new level cap? Are we all still level 80? Or are they like... What is the thing about that? I heard about it a long time ago. I haven't looked into it in like a long time. I've been wondering about that a lot. Because I did hear something that they were changing something as far as like... It's level 90? Nope, 90 cap? I had heard something a while back, which is good. I'm kind of glad it's a 90 cap and also a little indifferent, but like... I don't know. I'm glad it's not the other thing though. I don't really like it when games decide it's like, okay, you reached the end. That's it. You know, from here on, we're just doing our own thing. You're gonna level this shit up instead. A stat squish, which is what you heard. What is that gonna be, though? Like, are we gonna be, like, taking off, like, let's say I hit something with Phoenix and it takes off 56,000. Is it gonna hunker that down to, like, 30,000? It's kind of sad if so. I mean, it makes sense in some ways, though. It makes things, like, look less like non-Final Fantasy, if I could put it any other way. I mean, Final Fantasy was always kind of like that as far as like being relatively balanced in the damage taken from like your average foe to a boss to like just a random beast that isn't a boss but challenges you a little bit more difficultly. And occasionally though you'd hit that sweet spot, that 9,999 hit, and yeah. Enemy HP, our HP, our attacks, their attacks, etc. Man, in some ways, like I said, it makes sense for Final Fantasy, but also some of it makes it just sound so, you know? I don't know, maybe it's just me. Make some of the older content a bit more challenging. It'd be interesting. I wish they'd bring Hildebrand back. Like, straight up. They're like, oh yeah, we know we didn't add Hildebrand. We know. We just had to pick what we were gonna add. Decided to get rid of the greatest detective of all times. And gentleman, might I add. Still hit the same, but numbers will show smaller. Yeah, I get that. Well then, friends, let us return to Limsa Lominsa and deliver the good news to the Admiral. A word to the Officer Bulwark in Bulwark Hall should be sufficient to secure us an audience. Cape Westwind? Really? I'm wondering how much content will, like, really change. I don't know. They've already, you know, kind of revamped a lot of older content. I don't know. Wish I had a PS5. I wonder what the area would look like on PS5. I just started thinking that. I see some of the grass where, like, high grass, and then you got, like, this PS2 grass, like, right under his feet. And they pick and choose what they render and what they don't render. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's like the Eden thing, right? That you get from the doing the Eden raids or whatever. Yeah, Eden. Not a spoiler. It's okay. I'll probably never get that mount, and that's fun. There's still some things that I kind of just, even though I'm back to the game, there's still content that I kind of just have decided to refuse to run. Just like I did when I started to refuse it. Before I started taking a break. There's some of it that I'm just like, I do have better things to do. Unfortunately. But yeah. And with me being back, this isn't going to be the only game I stream. I still have more games coming out that I do want to stream. It's more of a time and place kind of thing. Like, we got Diamond and Pearl remakes coming out. I don't know how soon I'll do it because things don't really align well with Final Fantasy XIV and Diamond and Pearl, and I'd really rather do the new expansion than do Diamond and Pearl remakes. We've talked about it like a lot. It's already like my least favorite region, pretty much out of the whole Final or Pokemon series. But like, I did like it. I liked it. I did. I like all Pokemon games, but that is a hands down my least favorite. And not to mention, it kind of ruined it for me that they made it chibi style characters. The battle scenes look cool. They did random encounters again, which I don't know why they did that. I'm not okay with it, if I'm being quite honest. I hated random encounters, especially if you're just trying to walk somewhere and do something real quick. It's kind of annoying to me. He did Emerald Weapon. You haven't done the last tier of Eden, right? Or the last narrate. I haven't done the last narrate. I can't remember what the Eden. I think we did do all the Eden. And I did do one of the weapons. I don't know which one. I think we did do... I can't remember. I think I did 2 of them. I know we did Ruby. And then... I did another one, but I haven't done the most recent one. Haven't done the last tier of Eden. Yeah, and I think... Are you sure? I know I didn't do the last Nair stuff, but I can't remember. Maybe I did. Those... the boobies? I guess not. I thought I had done it, but I guess I didn't. I haven't done Eden. Haven't done the last one for the narrate stuff. There's a lot of content I haven't done. But I would rather get through the story first before I jump back into any of that other stuff. Gosh, let's see, what was the last thing that I did for the trials? Yeah, maybe I didn't. I thought I did one more other than Ruby Weapon. I thought I did. Don't you do one of these, like, by yourself in, like, the mech suit and shit? That wasn't Ruby Weapon, was it? Which one's the one you do in, like, the mech suit thing? Is that that Ruby? Sapphire Weapon. Okay, so I've done Ruby and Sapphire. I haven't done Diamond or Emerald. Okay, yeah. So yeah, there's, what, 2 optional trials I haven't done. 2 of the raid content, the 24-man, and then the, whatever the other one is, and then 8-man, I think. So I haven't done those. I got a lot of catching up to do. That's what this is all about, though, so that's why I'm here. Never attempted EX. I haven't done anything EX in... I think I attempted Ruby EX. Honestly. And Seed of Sacrifice, I unlocked it, but I don't think I tried it. I might have. But, same here, maybe. I don't know. The extreme stuff, I just lost interest in. Like, this is the content I've seen. I probably won't really get into anymore. The extreme stuff, maybe here and there. I don't really know. And I hate to say it, I know it makes some people sad. Some of it, if it's okay and not just monotonous and mind-numbing, maybe. But I don't really enjoy content where I'm just like constantly not getting a moment to breathe, so to speak. Again, I'm not jumping on it. I mean, I always loved getting the mounts. That was always cool to me. And there's some I'd really like to do from back in the day that we did so many times that I feel like I just need to do just to be able to get mounts and stuff. But I did beat Ruby EX. Yeah. Ruby or Emerald EX is yikers. Yeah, see, that's what like kind of like threw me out of wanting to play the game so much. Is like I remember doing so much of the content and having so much fun back in the day, and then we got to this point where everything was just like, it went from playing a video game to playing a game of run here, run there, do this, do that. It's okay to an extent. You're like, okay, this is what the battle takes. This is how you got to do it. But like when it comes to like let's use Suzaku as an example in like Stormblood, which is one I somewhat did enjoy. But it was one that it's where that monotonous esque things kind of just started to get way out of hand, where it was just like you had to do this, do this, do this, do this, and do this all in a certain order. I don't know. Some of it to me is just like, beat it once, okay, I'm done, I'm never doing it again kind of content. Like probably what Ruby was. It's been so long, it's been nearly a year. I barely remember, but some of the content, I'm just like, you can have it. You know, if there's people out here asking for that, fine. I get it. I'm kind of just the guy that's here asking for some more story content and something that, you know, isn't gonna drive me insane. I hate that I came up here. I thought it would be up here because I didn't read. But who knows? I might get into more of the other content, and we'll just have to see. I remember you telling me that the other day when you showed us like being on top of the castle or whatever. It's crazy. Why, Tom Berry? Ever a welcome sot? Tidings for the Admiral, you say. She is presently receiving guests, but for the Scions, I know she'll make an exception. Follow me. My friends, what brings you here this day? Is this true? By the Navigator, a cure for tempering. As often as I've been in awe of you Scions, I would not have thought it possible. And yet it is, Admiral. We have done it. Here in Limsa, and production of more familiars has already begun. You have my thanks, truly. This will do much to advance the cause of peace, yet I fear it will take more to close the rift twixt men and beastmen. But even to speak thus divides us. Welcome as it is, a cure will not guarantee reconciliation between our peoples. For though summoning and the tempering may serve to fuel the conflict, they are but symptoms of it. If we are to resolve the problem once and for all, we must address the cause. We must strive for mutual understanding and find a way to leave our bloody past behind. 'Twas I who moved that the Alliance renew its push for peace. Since our ancestors came to these shores some 7 centuries past, we Limsans have been at odds with those who share our island home. Save for a brief moment of cooperation with the kobolds, our history has been one of nigh constant territorial squabbling. Meanwhile, our struggle with the Sagan for control over the seas has only grown fiercer, a matter made worse by the thrust-damned calamity driving them to seek new spawning grounds. With survival at stake, each had no choice but to fight, and so I dismissed peace as impossible. Impossible is a word coined by the weak, I proclaimed to all who'd listen, and then gave up. You and yours put me to shame. Since you led us to victory against the Black Wolf, you have achieved the impossible again, and again, and again. And I thought it high time that I followed suit, hence my proposal to the Alliance Council. But no sooner did I reach out to our neighbors in Vilbrand, and my own people sought to thwart me. You speak of the pirates who failed to attend the meeting. Aye. Acting through a friendly faction among the kobolds, we had intended to seek an audience with a prominent patriarch. But the bloody executioners would not hear of it. In their absence, sent a message to the rest. Though they are but one of the 3 pirate powers, they are the greatest, and any attempt at peace would founder without them. I'm given to understand that their leader, Captain... What the hell is that? Hilfleer? Hilfleer! Has been bedridden for some while with an ailment in the lungs. Correct. In his absence, his right hand leads a man named Sigard, but I recently risen to prominence among their rank. Captain Gibberish, no kidding. I'd be a horrible product. Yeah, but I can't be here. Yeah, I'm here. Laddie. It'd be like he's talking to the broom again. You really are the only one I can understand here. That's a funny broom. Want a snack but don't know what you want to eat? Guess you miss snack. I want a sack too. Don't believe me. They don't make them big enough for me these days. Sack races, I haven't been in one since like 2nd grade. Save for his disdain for authority, little is known about him. We have invited him to speak with us more than once, but he will not come. I have tasked the Yellow Jackets and the Rogues with uncovering his motives, but they have learned not of any value. Leave it to us. Go talk to those pirate bastards. We have a nose for the truth. Whatever the Sickard wants, we'll find out. Truly? I would be much obliged. I shall look forward to hearing what you learn. Good luck. Or get your shit together, or I'll smack you with me, bookie bastard. That's what pirate me would say, yes. Give me a quick second. That was a lot to read. Okay. By way of a first step, I suggest we split up and make inquiries around town. Someone must know this Sickard. If you could approach the pirates, Strawberry, the rest of us will seek out the merchants and the adventurers. It's kind of funny. You're like, hey, we kind of know where to go, but like we don't wanna. You got your book, right? Why don't you go talk to the guys? We know you got your little fire demon that flies around with you. They won't rob you like they will us. We go up there and we smell of riches. You kind of just smell like, well, adventure. I think pirates like the smell of adventure. Where are we going? The upper decks. Why would the pirates be in the upper decks and not the lower decks? Yarg, we don't like the waters anymore. We've decided to start stealing from the air. Potato? So, does anybody here ever do play on words all the time? Like potato? Like, if Stacy ever actually asked me, it's because, like, Cecily mostly, she can talk fairly well. You know, she's 3 now. She's a toddler. So, like, she can talk fairly well. But she can't make full sentences all the time. She can make decent, like, simple sentences, but nothing crazy. And there's still some words that she says that is just so wrong. But because of that, it forces me to say it. Not literally forces, but I can't help myself. So like sometimes Stacy will be like, I'm gonna make some like mashed potatoes or make a baked potato or fry some potatoes or like potato. Often she'll be like, I'll be like calling her at work, like, so what are you doing? She's like, I'm watching TV, and I'm like, TV? What up, Rosman? You want to know about Sickard? He's a wild bugger, is what he is. Found some clever way to make coin, they say, and trading it for Minskell. He'll feel the other side. But there's a time we raced the executioners for our pick of the Empire's fleet. But the Garleans are gone, and them days with them. Owing to which, we've all had to look for other ways to make ends meet. With that jumped up... What the fuck is a blig rat? Bilgy rat? Bilgy rat? Blig rat? A rat. Sickard Landon, the juiciest whatever it may be. Not that we scions are struggling, mind. I can't do part. Okay, we do well enough garden fishing boats from the fishbacks and other beasties. Get the first pick of the produce for our trouble. See, quality stuff at a bargain price. This we pass to our sisters as we can't sell on account, or getting old, or wounded, or with child, and they cook it up and sell it for a pretty profit. Simple. Oh, I miss the old ways. Don't get me wrong, but when I see the girls with their little ones, I think to myself, oh, life a piece of quiet and ain't all bad. That's a girl pirate? I can't do girl pirate voice. You get what you get. A pirate's a pirate to me. I see no genders. You do sometimes? I can't help myself. Like I said, we got a toddler in the house. She says so many things. The craziest thing that we love and hate that she says here lately is, what the fuck? It's hilarious until you're out in public and then, you know, she sees something she's never seen before, and then the first thing she says isn't, what is that? Or that's so crazy, or whatever. You'll hear a little 3-year-old will be pushing a buggy. There'll be some old couple beside us. I mean, probably in their like late 60s, maybe early 60s, maybe mid 60s, who knows? Or just a family with kids as well, and then our 3-year-old just looks over and goes, what the fuck? Yep. We live with that. It's funny when we're at home, but when we're in public, the funny goes away. It wouldn't be so bad if she actually wasn't so good at pronouncing it and the timing. Like, it fits. It's not just like a random WTF. Like, she gets it on the dot. Like, something she's never seen before, it's out. She lets everyone know. Curious about Sickard, are you? As am I, my friend, as am I. Sadly, I know nothing of the man, save that bloody executioners experienced a marked improvement in their fortunes after his promotion. Quite how he achieved this is a matter of some debate. As you know, what the fuck is that? The Lassocracy. I have no idea what the hell that is. Permits us to attack only Guardian vessels, yet these have all but vanished from the seas since the Empire turned in upon itself. In order to adapt We Krakens have taken to trading with the East, but the executioners are less. Looking forward, I cannot imagine they would willingly abandon the old ways. So how then? Are they lining their coffers? Whatever their secret, they're not like to share it with the rivals, but mayhap you will have more luck. Doesn't seem like it. We had no luck here. Made yourself look like me? Minato, we might need to have a talk. On your screen you look like me. That's funny. On my screen, we do not. Gosh, there was one time Judo popped in on a stream, and she watched my first video, how I made my character, and it's... I think I offended her, but it slightly freaked me out seeing her go through making a brand new character, and I don't know if it was a brand new character or if she edited her own character, but she went through every detail that I had done in my very first stream to make an exact replica of my character, but with darker hair, and it sounds mean to say weird, but at the same time, I can't use any other word. It was a little weird. I was like, how the hell? Like, the amount of time. That's dedication. That's how I felt. Like, the amount of time it took. Like, I don't even know how long it took me to make my character. But I know it wasn't like 10 minutes. I know it wasn't 5 minutes. It took longer minutes. And I don't know. Like, I don't think I'll ever forget that. It's just something else. I said it on that stream, I was like, that's freaky and weird. And I think I offended her that day, but still to this day, I still think it's a little weird. Like, how the hell? Like, I just don't have that free time. I mean, I wish I did. Obviously, that'd be very nice. I could do a hell of a lot more shit, but sadly, I do not. Between 3 kids, 2 dogs, 3 cats, working a full-time job that, like, last week I put in 64 hours. Trying to manipulate somebody else's character. I wouldn't say manipulate, it's a horrible word to use. What's the word I'm looking for? There is a word I'm looking for, but I can't think of what it is. Trying to, definitely not manipulate. That's not the right word. What is the word I'm looking for? Emulate. That's it. Emulate. Gosh. See, these hours I work too. I wake up at 6:30 a.m. I have to be at work at 8 a.m. So I work 8 a.m. to 6 to 7-ish p.m. I say ish because where I work, it's like percentage based. It's not really based off of the hours, unfortunately. It's based off the percentage of the day. So sometimes I work 10 hours, sometimes I work 11 and a half hours. And gosh, those days, they really wear thin on you. And see, everyone has returned. Now, who would like to go first? It'd be nice if it was voice acted, but we know it's not. So, just as their imperial prey began to disappear, Sigurd turned the executioner's fortune around with a mysterious new source of income. Whatever it is, it's nothing to scoff at. According to the tavern's keeper I spoke to, the crew have been indulging themselves as never before, but no amount of drink seems to loosen their tongues as to how they're coming by their coin. For my part, I spoke with a reporter from the Harbor Herald. A publication has been investigating the secret of the executioner's good fortune and making little headway. Plainly, the executioners do not wish the nature of their business to be made public. And I think they may know on the course of making inquiries on the Hawker's Alley, an interesting fact came to light. Just as the executioners began to enjoy better fortunes, the price of crystal went into sharp decline. A sudden fall in demand, I was told. Curious, I contacted Jorge Boulder, who has been watching the movements of the beast tribes, and my suspicions were proven correct. Despite ever worsening relations between the beast tribes and the crazy word, Delacracy, neither Titan nor Leviathan have made an appearance of late, suggesting that the kobolds and the Sagan lack the means with which to summon them. The Boulder. Do you mean to say the executioners are giving them their crystals? All the indications point to that conclusion, yes. Though we have no hard evidence as yet, we must investigate further. Agreed. So how do we proceed? Oh, I have an idea about that. In fact, I have already taken the liberty of making certain provisions. What you got? What you trying to give away? It's a decent one. Ugh, if it wasn't skill speed. Alphino has the look of a man with a plan. During my inquiries, a distinguished merchant informed me that a wholesaler of crystals has recently arrived in Lamenza, offering wares at a price far undercutting the competition. After asking around, I was able to gain an introduction and will shortly pose as a potential buyer in a bid to establish the crystal provenance. The man is due to be at Ocean's Embrace in Lower Limsa, Las Nauseas, or La Nausea. I'm getting tired. Shortly, I suggest we make our way there. La Nausea. Said lower, so let's go to like maybe the Fisherman's Guild. It's definitely lower. Okay, I was way off. Let's see what the closest area may be. Nothing. Where the hell is Ocean's Embrace? I don't know what. I saw that thing you put on the chat, but with me not having the D-pad to use, it doesn't help me out very much. Yeah, again, Minato. It sounds awful, and I'm sorry. I'm not getting it. But, like, the Morobi Draw Dogs? Yes. Okay. Morobi Draw Dogs. Again, with me not having a D-pad, like... You know what, we'll do it on stream now. Actually, can't you just told me they're like a freaking $100? Or more. I was gonna say we'll order a freaking new controller on Amazon, but damn it, I can't. I can't spend over $100 on a PS4 controller. It's fucking... hogwash in a can. I'm so glad we can fly in these areas now. What a godsend this was. Now if they'd only let you do it in like towns. I know they won't, but jeepers if they would. That appears to be our merchant. Wish me luck. Wait, if he truly is in league with the bloody executioners, he will surely be wary of those allied with the Admiral designs, not least of all. Compared to yours and Tonberry's, Mon is an unfamiliar face. Let me play the role of buyer. Graha is right. Not even if you aren't recognized on sight. You look too genteel to be mixing with society's underbelly. Genteel? Very well. I'll leave it to you, Graha. If only they let you do it without ether currents? Oh, Jesus. The game would take forever to beat and nobody would like it. Got business with me, cat boy? You're the crystal wholesaler? That I am, but you're no merchant. So what do you want crystals for? Don't look at us, you idiot! You'll give yourself away! Ah, see, you're a weaponsmith, am I right? You need crystals to make staffs like that fine specimen you got there. That's right, I am indeed a weaponsmith, and I use not but the finest materials bid you show me your wares. Well, we don't invite just anybody into our storehouses. It takes time to establish trust, you understand. Look, I have a large and urgent commission. If the quality is satisfactory, I will not quibble over the price. Alright. It's a plan that's no ordinary crystal adorn your staff, so I'll make an exception. Come with me. That's not sketch. It seems to be working. Let's follow them. This is a drug deal. It's funny. It's just like the person... It reminds me of kids trying to buy alcohol that aren't legal. But then there's like the one person who's like, man, they look old enough. But then the kid looks outside at like the other kids and they're like... And then the woman behind the register, or man, or the person, whatever, is just sitting there like... Can I see your ID? And then they're just like, I don't have it right now. I forgot it at home. Like, they don't need a driver's license to be driving. Stop, Joko. Joko, stop. Mr. Lalafeld, may I see your ID? They went into that tunnel quietly now. That's how you get shot. You won't find any funner. Especially not for the price. Indeed, I would expect to pay more than double for such quality. How could they possibly be so cheap? There's nothing unlawful about them if that's your worry. They're from Ogamoro, if you take my meaning. Stuff's as pure as it gets. You won't be disappointed, so how much do you want? Can know it's all about getting shot, considering. None of them are good at hiding. Ogamoro, taken from the kobolds just as we suspected. And they were caught like I thought they would be. That's enough. Shut your gobs and turn around slowly. I saw it coming. Who the hell just like hides on the top of a hill inside of a cave? I'm Sickard, acting captain of the Bloody Executioners. No need to introduce yourselves. We know who you are, sons. And we also know you've been chatting to the Admiral. Got eyes and ears everywhere, you see. Comes with being the only true pirate crew left in La Menza. It actually said Limsa, I think. So we've established you ain't here to buy crystals. The question is, what are you here for? Why are you so rich? You are bold to reveal yourself to us without knowing our objective, but that would explain your swift rise to power. You have spoken plain, and so shall I return the favor. We came here to learn why the Bloody Executioners oppose the Admiral's will. And we have our answer. Should Laminza take place with the kobolds, to make peace with the kobolds, you would lose your source of newfound wealth. That's right. Just to remind you though, we ain't breaking any rules here. The law forbids us from acting attacking any vessel not flying the Imperial flag, but don't say nothing about beastmen. Only reason we kept our operation nice and quiet is because we don't want no one taking our business. Wait, just listen to the end, will ya? For what it's worth, I have the highest respect for you and yours. Him, especially. While the Maelstroms were worrying about the dirty in their fancy red clobber, you lot stormed Ugamaru, battered bleeding Titan himself. Raise a mug to you when I heard the news. And now we're following in your footsteps, making sure the beastmen never summon their stinking gods again. Practically, your successors we are. When we were still Imperial ships, or when there were still Imperial ships about, we did our bit for Limsa and went after him. But the Garlean's gone, there's no one left to ply our trade on except the beastmen. So let us have that, eh? It's only fair. Contentious though, some may find to your views, it is true that you have broken no laws. That being so, I see no reason why you should not state your case directly to the Admiral's face, unless the acting captain of the only true pirate's crew left in Limsa Lominsa has some other cause to hide in a cave. Well said indeed. Alright, I'll meet with the Admiral. I'll even provide the venue. The Astalicia. I trust she won't turn down the invitation. Worst hiding spots ever? For real. The Lawful kills gods. Okay, I'm sorry. I hate to call it here. I am very tired. I'm honestly pretty damn hungry too. I've been on for a little over 2 hours. I want to stream a little bit longer, and I do regret to get out of here now. I will be streaming tomorrow. Maybe even, hopefully, find a controller tomorrow. This one does suffice. I hate that we don't have a cursor though. It's a big bummer, honestly. But not so bad. But at least we don't have to worry about pressing L2 and running, or the controller constantly being unplugged from the PC. But I do have to call it here. I don't really have to. I kind of want to call it here. I'm just tired. I'm hungry. I'm kind of ready to just wind down. I have work again tomorrow, and then I finally get a day off, and hopefully a few days off. I haven't been signed up for overtime yet, so I'm hoping for the best. Hope for me as well. Send those good vibes. I'd really appreciate that. But thank you all so much for watching on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Please send those likes where they're available to send them. They help me out. They really do help me out. You hear me say it a lot, and I know it sounds crazy, and some of you may think it really doesn't help out, and it's dumb. But the likes on Facebook and the likes on YouTube that you actually do, the people who like related content that you also like, it puts my content out there in their feed, and it actually does help me and helps us get new viewers and new people into the streams and stuff like that. So please send those likes out. I really, really appreciate that. Follow on what platform that you choose to watch on, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch if you haven't already, or subscribe if it's free to subscribe. Or right now it's September over on Twitch, so if you want to subscribe at a lower rate and it still helps me out as well, you can do that as well, and I'd also really appreciate that. But for now, I am going to get out of here. I'm tired, I'm hungry, and I've had a good night. I really enjoyed the dungeon. It still feels a little shorter to me than a normal dungeon, but that's okay. I still had fun doing it. I'm glad we could have everybody in there. Thank you, Minato, Rez, thanks for being here. I'm sorry, I almost did it again. Minato, Zombie, and Mira for jumping in and helping us out. It was a lot of fun. But I am going to get out of here. Thank you all so much for watching. And again, until next time, I am out of here. Thank you so much, and I hope you all have a great night. Good night to you as well. Minato, thank you so much. And everybody, no doubt. Hopefully you can catch me tomorrow. But until then, till next time, I'm out of here. Good night, everyone.